Good. Oh, it's still morning. Yeah. Okay. Well, good morning from Michigan. News with Nana. And I titled this Where's Your Backbone? Because um they really don't understand that we the people have woken up. That sleeping giant that they speak of, well, they have woken her up and they are now getting to see, especially here in Michigan. So I'm on the coronavirus tab of the MLive page here. And I think today I'm just going to do like sections, small little tidbit sections, because there's a lot local that we need to be aware of. So these are the risks for those who have had the jab. So as the summer began, it seemed those who have been fully jabbed could largely return to life as normal, but the spread of lambda has upended some of those reassurances, with their new data indicating that the variant makes it more likely that the fully jabbed people can get the bug and transmit the bug at higher rates compared to the original strain. Experts caution there's still much more we're learning about lambda. But below is a quick look at what we know and what we don't. So here, take a look at that. I am going to post this link, as I always do, about the articles that I'm reading and giving my opinion, and solely my opinion of. Um, so here we go again. This is 3 minutes ago. Face diapers mandated at Heartland School after cases cause 120 students to quarantine. And that's Livingston County. Yeah, we'll see them back in the news because parents are standing up. 150,000 distributed to 90 Kalamazoo businesses through micro enterprise grant program. That's under this tab, okay? Then we have the Genesee County Commissioners. You remember that lady? She, few days, let me see if I can scroll back and find it. Where was it? It was a while ago. It was, here she is. The Genesee prosecutor only county medical health officer can rescind. And here it was. That's Genesee County President David Layton on the left and County Chief Medical Health Officer Pamela Hackert. So she was in the news a couple days ago. And now we are back. Oh, no, that wasn't the same lady. So now we're back in Genesee County. Commissioners who opposed the diaper meeting targeted for the recall. So I guess these two county commissioners voted against a special meeting to allow residents to discuss the mandate with the medical health officer. Oh, she is back in there, Pamela Hackert. They have been targeted for recall. They're waiting on the language. The recall language was filed yesterday, August 26th, against Commissioners Ellen Ellenberg, Democrat of Burton, and Gary Pepin, Democrat of Davison. So the language against Ellenberg, filed by Burton resident Catherine Keller, says the commissioner should be recalled for voting against holding the special meeting with Hackert and for silencing the votes of the 3rd District citizens. People are pissed. Michiganders have grown a backbone. We are no longer going to be silenced. We have done enough of waiting for someone else. We are not waiting for that white knight on that horse to come save us. We are standing up for our children, because I've said this again. I've said this once. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep telling you, it is not political. This is not a political thing. They're after our children. Always been, and it will be, unless we get it right. So that was a big one. And then tyranny and parental choice among arguments parents used in objecting to the Kent County face diaper mandate. So there's another one. So 1, 2, 3. Muskegon parents mostly supportive, and I like how they say mostly. Mostly. It's like saying partly cloudy, right? They 3,500 okay, so they Muskegon, Michigan Public Schools welcomed back roughly 3,500 diapered up students on the first day of school. The district implemented a universal indoor diaper mandate for the 21-22 school year, which has been well received by many parents. We're going to wear the diaper whether they required them or not, Muskegon mom Dakisha Coleman told M Live as she dropped off her daughter at Muskegon Middle School on Thursday. I would really like to. This was Melissa Frick. I don't always trust. I just don't always trust these pictures because you've seen those. You've seen where they have the crisis actors, same people, same people, same people. I mean, were they really the same people? I don't know. I'm very leery to trust anyone nowadays. It's too much I have found. So liar, liar, coward. Large crowd ridicules Kent County health official at meeting over diaper mandate. Um, and here, look at this. There's growing concern that jabbed people may be more vulnerable to the bug than previously thought. So, I mean, it's like every day there's a new fear mongering tactic. And the problem that they're having and they're running against is people of Michigan are not having it anymore. Um, and this was yesterday. Um, the student waves to Andrew Hartzell during the first day back at school at Cascades in Jackson. Even in districts where masks are optional and many students are certain to be unmasked, parents still should send children to school wearing facial coverings, doctors said. There is still some protection that your child will get. Really? No, there's no protection. Your child is going to be breathing in carbon dioxide. They are going to have germs then get on their face. I mean, do you remember the Iowa mama bears whose little girl had a staph infection on her face that would not go away because her face was continually covered for 8 hours a day while in elementary school? That's not a fluke, folks. It's not a fluke. And thank God that the Iowa governor, unlike our Tyrannosaurus Rex, put into law no mandates. You want to do it? That's your opinion. And I don't understand why these people want to keep forcing down our throats. And let me just show you. I want to show you. Let me do this. Um, so you see this? I mean, look at this. Look at this. If if let me here we go. If I cut their hair, if I shaved their head, would you know if they were a boy or a girl? If I cut their hair short, you wouldn't. Can you see anything? You don't know who they are. Do you know how easy it is for a child to go missing? Do you have any idea? And this is why I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm taking it personal. So if we come here, I mean, they used to. I can't even. Oh, whatever. I had it somewhere. Sometimes they will post on their page. Oh, come on, really? Why is my computer doing this to me today? Uh, let me see if it'll take me there. Over 600,000 people. Yep. I can't tell you how many of these they post. So let's see. 27 minutes ago, 19 minutes ago, 15 hours. I mean, the number of people that are missing is just absolutely, and this isn't just in Michigan. These are kids missing from everywhere. She's from Grand Ledge. Um, they post Amber Alerts and everything else. I can't even tell you, folks. It really is. It's just incredible that we don't see this and we don't know this and we just kind of pretend it's not there. It is what it is. So people in Michigan are standing up. Uh, push won't let up for Genesee County to end the K through 9 diaper mandate. Quarantine policy for unvaccinated students gets update from Ann Arbor schools. So they will require the unjabbed students to quarantine 10 days if identified as close contacts. Grand Valley State students feel whatever. Oh, and I wanted to tell you this because a close personal friend of mine has a family member that works at U of M that works in their food where they, like they bring the food dishes to the patients. And they were told from that family member that they don't have bug floors. Do you know what I'm talking about? They don't have bug floors, and their hospital numbers are not elevated with all of these positive people. So they're, yeah. And it's just like it's a repeat of last year, and Michigan ain't having it. So it doesn't mean that the jab is failing. Why the jabbed Michiganders make up an increasing number of bug hospitalizations. So it's like they say one thing and then but it's kind of the best one I had was a friend of mine, and I took it and I reposted it, and it's just so this is the best way I can explain it. So if you're familiar and you're old school like me, you know who Abbott and Costello is. So Abbott and Costello's who's been jabbed exactly. So Bud says, you can't come in here. Lou says, why not? Bud, well, because you're not jabbed. Lou, but I'm not sick. Bud, it doesn't matter. Lou, well, why does that guy get to go in? Bud, because he's been jabbed. Lou, but he's sick. Bud, it's all right. Everyone in here has had the jab. Lou, wait a minute. You're saying everyone in there has had the jab. Bud, yes. And Lou says, so then why can't I go in there if everyone's had the jab? Bud, because you'll make them sick. Lou, how will I make them sick if I'm not sick and they've had the jab? And Bud says, because you haven't had the jab. Lou says, but they've had the jab. Bud, but they can still get sick. And Lou says, what the heck does the jab do? And Bud says, it jabs. I'm not going to say this word because I'm not getting bumped. And Lou says, so the jabbed people can't spread the bug. Bud says, oh no, they can spread the bug just as easily as an unjabbed person. Lou says, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Look, I'm not sick. Bud says, okay. And Lou says, and the guy you let in is sick. And Bud says, that's right. And Lou says, everybody in there can still get sick even though they've been jabbed. Bud, certainly. And Lou says, so why can't I go in again? Bud says, because you're not jabbed. Lou says, I'm not asking who's been jabbed or not, Bud. I'm just telling you how it is. Lou says, never mind. I'll just put on my face diaper. Bud says, that's fine. And Lou says, now can I go in? And Bud says, absolutely not. And Lou says, but I have a face diaper. And Bud says, that doesn't matter. Lou says, I was able to come in here yesterday with a face diaper. And Bud says, I know. Lou says, so why can't I come in here today with a face diaper? If you say because I'm not jabbed, again, I'll break your arm. Bud says, take it easy, buddy. Lou says, so the face diaper is no good anymore. Bud, no, it's still good. Lou, but I can't come in. Bud, correct. Lou says, why not? And Bud says, because you're not jabbed. And Lou says, but the face diaper prevents the bugs from getting out. And Bud says, yes, but people can still catch your germs. And Lou says, but they're all jabbed. And Bud says, yes, but they can still get sick. And Lou says, but I'm not sick. And Bud says, you can still get them sick. And Lou says, so then the face diapers don't work. Bud says, face diapers work quite well. And Lou says, so how in the heck can I get a jabbed person sick if I'm not sick and the face diapers work? Bud, third base, and scene. Copied from someone who also thinks this is insanity. So do you realize this is a true, what we have here is failure to communicate? Folks, this is crazy. We need to stand up. We need to do like we've started doing it, and we need to continue. We need to continue with this momentum and stand up for our children, because it is all about the children and what they want to do with them, and we have to stand up for them. I can't tell you the corruption is only on one side. If I told you that, I'd be a liar. I'm sure you've seen it just as I have, and we need to share that knowledge. So guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to see what else I can group together and try to report on. I hate touching on Afghanistan because it is really truly unfolding. Like every minute there's something new happening. And yeah, the Antichrist is definitely squatting in DC. If you haven't, I'll see if I can post some links. Actually, you know what? I'll just post BCP's link and you can watch his most recent video that he posted, which talks about that. I just am not well versed in foreign relations. All I know is what's happening there is an atrocity. It's criminal. It's criminal. It is truly criminal. So folks, again, I say knowledge is power. Share the knowledge. Be kind to each other. You never know the cross that someone is bearing. A smile can really lift someone's day. And we need to stand united. No more of this squabbling, baby bull crap that I see going on within our movement. We have to stand united because they want us divided, and then we look bad. And you know what, guys? We don't need any more help with that. So united we stand, divided we fall. I salute you. I stand with you. And I will go down with a fight. We have to fight for the children. We have to stand up, Michigan. Stand up and get a backbone. Love you all. Have a great afternoon. I have to go get some lunch because I'm going to get hangry. Have a great one. Bye.